Kendrick Lamar fans, he brought up a white female fan on stage, went to his concert. The two were having a good time. They were rapping one of his songs. It was all good until one of the lyrics in the song had the N-word. She said the N-word, thinking it was cool because part of the song, the lyrics, having a good time.
She's on stage.
He cut off the music and then he pretty much schooled her on it. And so now the question is...
The audience booed
Yeah, and you're go to WindyCityLive.com because this is our first poll question. If a song has the N-word in it, can anyone say it? I want you to vote. It's either yes or it's either no way.
So,
no way off top.
Yeah, I think we all have strong opinions on this. Just real quick, I will just say that Kendrick, I mean, he did write the song. He did bring her on stage. Maybe he should have told her in advance. But I'm going to be honest, as an African-American woman, if any Caucasian person ever says the N-word, it's not going to sit well with any African-American person. So I say you cannot say it, even though it's in a song. Censor yourself because it's still a very touchy subject.
Let me ask you this, and I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Is there any responsibility on the artist to not use that word?
Well, I will say this. I do think artists in general have responsibility for the things that they say, right? But if we're being...
So can he legit get mad at her?
Yes,
he wrote the word.
He can still get mad at her. Yes,
he wrote the word. He put the word in the song. I mean, she's buying his music. She's at the concert. She's saying it. She's with with him.
I feel like as an artist, you make your music or you make your art for your own personal expression and for your community, so to speak, right?
Okay.
It can take off and be accepted by everyone else. But that doesn't mean you make it in the beginning for everyone else. Does that make sense?
I hear what you're saying.
So with that being said, if this is the music and this is what he was feeling when he wrote it, he has to be true to his artistic expression. Now, as far as her saying the word on stage, this is a television station. If I can't sit here with you guys and talk how I talk at home, I know that when I come sit here with Val, I have to edit myself. I can't curse on TV. And she should have had that same mentality, I think.
Right, but she's singing the lyrics that he wrote and she loves him. And
I edit myself when I rap in front of my kids. I edit myself.
Okay, that's good.
She probably had not been schooled. You know, and here's the thing.
I don't think she was malicious.
No, because he asked the audience.
She's a fan. She bought a ticket to the show.
Yeah. He asked the audience, should she be able to stay? The audience said no, but then he did take it and say, no, I'm going to let her stay. So I did think that was good that he let her stay and then just explained to her because somebody probably never explained to her that, hey, in public, that's not okay.
Dear white people, let's learn today. Don't say the N-word because we're going to get upset.
But conversely, and I am the only Caucasian person up here.
You got your hands and feet done at a black salon, brother.
Yes, I did. Here's the thing, okay? Eminem, right? White rapper. He doesn't use the word. He will not use the word.
He
says.
But
if anybody has a pass, he might. Okay, maybe he doesn't.
He did it before.
Okay.
And he got.
But would I say the word? No, I wouldn't say the word. But I'm using the argument that if nobody used the word would go away. There's words in our English language that are hurtful to other races, and the words have gone away because we've chosen not to use those words.
You probably will never understand what it's like for the community. Like, you know what I mean?
But even this generation doesn't know what it's like what that word means to the generation that came before.
I'll say this. You can say it, white people, as long as you're in an airproof box 30,000 feet beneath the sea and not on the red line at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. You say it all you want in your car. You got your windows up in your car. And you see me walking by, you better not mouth it, because I can read lips. So just, you know, listen. I mean,
and I'm sure they do.
And they do. And at the end of the day, I think Kendrick could have made it funny in the beginning and say, all right, we about to sing a song, and it's got a few words here that I'm going to need you not to repeat.
He could have.
Then if she did it, because my thing is this. If you're uncomfortable saying it, then it probably shouldn't be said.
Right.
And if you're comfortable saying it, tells me a lot about you. Because I'm not comfortable of using a derogatory term about another race around them. Like I have buddies that are Hispanic. I would never say some derogatory things that I've heard, like names and stuff. I wouldn't say that around because I don't feel comfortable saying it because I know it's bad.
Right.
So if you feel comfortable saying that around me, you that loose when you can say that around me, that shows me a lot about you. And if it's uncomfortable saying it, then you probably shouldn't say it.
Well, let's check in on our Windy City Live poll. This is very interesting. saying the question was, if a song has the N-word in it, can anyone say it? And it looks like 57% of our audience says, yes, they can say it.
Okay, let me just say this one thing, because we've been talking
a lot
about
of ass kicking in Chicago.
You know what?
Be mindful.
This makes me so upset because we're trying to explain something that really can't be explained unless you are in that culture. First things first, life isn't fair. If life was fair, George Zimmerman right now would be in jail for killing Trayvon Martin. So we go through things that are not fair and unjust every single day. It's just a word. Caucasian people know we are not comfortable with you saying, I don't care if it's in a rap song, say it, mute, and then continue on with the lyrics. It's just the way we feel.
Can I add something to that? Because part of the argument is if you guys didn't use it, nobody else would want to use it. And I liken it to a situation or a relationship that you may have with a very close family member. You know, Ryan, you may, I don't know, you may have cousins or brothers or whatever, and you might say something to your brother, and you've grown up with that person your whole life. So, you know, you guys could talk to each other a certain way. If a person off the street came up to your brother and said something that you say to him every day, it's taken differently. Right. You know what I mean? That person doesn't know you to talk to you like that. That person doesn't know your cousin to talk to them like that. They don't have the same right that you have.
Well, I want to piggyback on what Cal said. I would love to ask those 57%. Is it okay to call a woman the B word?
Right.
Because women call each other. I done watched girlfriend. Oh, B, you crazy. But I said I'm misogynistic.
Exactly.
And I hate women.
Only my girlfriends and my gay friends can call me the B word.
Well, I'm just saying.
That's the same.
Can't use it.
That's just the same situation.
That's the same situation. Like you can't say it.
So you better have lapses in your sexuality if you want to use it.
B, you crazy. Anyway, how about those damn bears? Yeah.